You know you're over the target when you get 0 views, and that never happens on TikTok. And already my latest one there, which had like so excited all over it, you can see it on Rumble or YouTube. Rumble, I'm under proud deplorable. Already gave me a community guidelines violation, and it was at 0 views. But you see below that 2 views for that never happens on TikTok. That's how much they're clamping down, okay? And because there's nothing wrong with what I said. Nothing wrong with what I said. But that's how communistic world we're living in. But just so you realize, that's how you know you're over the target. Otherwise, there's no reason to silence somebody like this. They desperately need you to believe that the X team around Donald Trump are the heroes. That's really why they're silencing me. Because just think about this, follow me here. If you get wise to how the alternative media is no different than the mainstream media, because most of them came from the mainstream media, then you can't be controlled. They need you to trust those people that tell you all of that X team is heroes. So that's why they're going to clamp down on people like me and others who are saying this. Because they need to control you. They know they can't control you through the mainstream media anymore, so they need the alternative media. That's why the alternative media gets free reign and has millions and millions of followers, all of those people. They're, controlled opposition. But somebody that has 300 followers, and because they won't let me get any followers, it doesn't matter, my followers won't see anything, as I just showed. So you don't silence somebody unless they're over the target, okay? So what they need you, the public, to believe is that all of these people that Trump's appointed, that Elon, RFK, that they're the best thing, they're going to save your country. The hell they will, okay? And that they're on the right side of things. Because if they get you to believe that, then you're going to stick with your alternative media. Your Patrick Bet-David, your Glenn Beck, your Joe Rogans, okay? This is why I said before, all these people had relief once Trump said he would bring these people in. It's like they had relief, like, okay, they'll control Trump. Oh, no, they won't. No, they won't. What we'll see, the exciting adventure we have ahead is watching the Hunger Games in reverse play out. Really, what's the Hunger Games about? It's about it's the little people they use to have to go in and fight for their lives, right? And then the elites sit back and enjoy the pawn show. Well, now it's being reversed on them. Elon Musk will be busy taking care of cleaning up the efficiency board, and whatever he does with that, I'm sure they'll make sure to keep him busy. So he can't be doing all of his other nonsense. All of these people will have an eye on them, though. It's genius of Trump. It is. Because even having Mark Rubio heading up like the whatever position he gave him, it's not going to matter. In the end, Trump will have the last say. Okay? So Trump knows exactly what he's doing. But by putting these people in there, it'll be like watching them gut each other. Because in an attempt to save themselves. Because Trump's not going to let anything get through that shouldn't. Put it that way. You're going to get to be the elites for once. You, the public, the forgotten man and woman, should see yourselves as the elites. And I'll guarantee you 100% TikTok will take this one down. But I don't even care anymore because they're showing their cards too. So enough people should know, unless you're totally clueless, this was a declassified thing about the CIA's Operation Mockingbird, which was controlling the media. Something that still goes on today. I think most people, especially given how many people voted for Trump, realize that your mainstream media is useless, okay? But out of that came the next net. As soon as they're wise right away. Well, not wise in a good way, but they right away saw that once the mainstream media started failing, we need to get these alternative people Glenn Beck was already out there, but I mean, all these alternative people, give them millions of followers, and then it'll pull people in, and we're going to let them give the truth so that they get that trusting relationship with their audience. And then when it's their time to carry on about how great RFK is, how great Elon Musk is, then what they'll do is make you believe it. It's doing the same thing as Operation Mockingbird did. The last thing they want until there's chips in your brain, and that's not going to happen, but the last thing they want is you thinking free reign. Oh no, can't have that. We need you to believe in one of these alternative people. And those alternative people will always, always have millions and millions of followers. The people you want to look for is the people that don't have a lot of followers, that are everyday men and women, that are still being silenced. And ignore the other ones, because they're there to tell you how great the very people that aren't great are. So Operation Mockingbird was, yeah, these are the little people, right? On either side of this pink or fuchsia woman. I forget their names. But these are you and I, right? And that's how the game's been playing. Divide the districts, divide black and white, divide gender, divide... and the education system has served this, and who it always serves is the fuchsia woman and the elites, the guy above. They get to sit back along with all the other elites in the crowd, World Economic Forum, UN, just think that, and they get to say, we're going to watch this game be played out as the pawns, because if you know about globalists, they see us as useless eaters. So they just see us as animals. They see us as animals living on a farm. Yeah. But it's going to be reversed on them, and Trump's reversing it to where you're going to get the spectators, that all those elites that Trump's appointing into positions that wanted them so bad, well, you'll get to watch them actually annihilate themselves and really not get in. You'll get to see who they are. And most people know Operation Mockingbird was declassified. It was all about controlling the public. Elites have always wanted to control the public. That's the reason why TikTok will do everything to censor me. And why even censor me when they're not even letting any of my videos get seen, okay? And all my other channels did get seen. But it shows you that all those people that ran to get in Trump's administration, they're not good. Because if TikTok was such a free platform, they should have no problem with me having an opinion about those people. But I'm not the only one saying it. Nobody that's tied to Diddy or tied to Epstein should be in Trump's administration, but Trump wants them there because it's the best way to catch them. Yeah, Operation Mockingbird, most people know about it, but they say it ended. No, it didn't end. It just continued on. Many of the people that you see in mainstream media they come from CIA or intelligence, just like Jeffrey Epstein was part of intelligence, and likely Diddy was too. So that's what it all stems back to, but it never stopped. They need the media to control you. And when the mainstream media failed, the new alternative was right there getting in place, whether on Rumble, and then they carried on about how they're suppressed or demonetized. They still have millions of followers, and you look in their comment sections and people think, oh, this is the channel that's bringing me the truth. Wait till they realize, no, even they lied to you. Because none of them ever should have supported Elon Musk. There's no way. Glenn Beck does all this research. He didn't know that Elon Musk was subpoenaed for the Epstein and J.P. Morgan Chase, because going back to Epstein, they just didn't want to tell you because they push the same agenda that Elon Musk supports. And even though this will get taken down from TikTok because they're just not going to let any of my videos get seen because they need you to love the new X team. But I guarantee you, let the games begin, because finally, for once, you get to be the spectators while you watch the elite class go at it. Bravo, Donald Trump.